Hello and welcome. Welcome everyone, it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We've got Chandler. Chris Paul is out there with Kobe. And it's LeBron James. And it's Anthony in at the four-man position. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. And it's Chandler. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Kobe in at the two. The away team control the opening tip and will get this one started. They've got Magic Johnson. Robinson is out there with Barkley, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Bird in at the three. Goes up from the top of the key. Count that one.
They get the first bucket of the game there.
And I think it's going to be a good one.
Johnson against Paul. From about 16, and he nails the jumper.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
And here's Kobe. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. They'll be up against a very smart team on the offensive end, and he knows they'll have to be on top of their game to keep up with them on that end of the floor. Coach said that he emphasized communication on defense, as they'll need to be on the same page to get the stops necessary. Guys, let's see if they can do it.
Very good, Doris. Thanks. Clark, you think they'll be able to make that strategy work for them?
Well, we'll see, Kevin. I mean, holding opponent shooting percentage down comes down to trust in your defensive scheme, and then making the effort to challenge every shot.
That's right. What do you think?
Well, yeah, trust is the key word that Clark just mentioned, and I think the aggressiveness, the ability to close out on shooters, make your rotations, but really challenge those shooters. That's going to be key.
LeBron with the bucket.
And guys, you just got to love this offensive skill set. I mean, that's what he does, and that's who he is.
Jordan, the pass to Johnson. Nice move, and that one's good.
Well, nice work getting inside that time. I mean, that's the spot where his height advantage is really going to pay off for him, and he used it.
LeBron outside. Bird covering. LeBron dishes to Paul. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And it took a gamble there to try to disrupt that pass.
Yeah, he couldn't quite get a hold of it, but still a nice play.
Here's Kobe. Love with the screen on Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Steps back and shoots. Kobe, no good.
Well, they're shooting 75% here early on, even with that miss.
Johnson gets to Jordan. Over Love. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Johnson. Jordan's got his first points in this one. Now Williams. Outside, Kobe. Chandler with the screen on Jordan. High post shot. Kobe, that's good.
Great screen there. It sprung him open, and he took advantage.
Johnson outside. The dish to Barkley. He's going up against Love. Shoots it. Barkley, no luck. Here comes Darren Williams. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Anthony. Latrey. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Here's Johnson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. That one on Love.
Well, that should be a rule. No layups. Protect the paint. Make them earn every point.
Yeah, I think that's just tough, hard-nosed, smash-mouth basketball. Make your opponent earn their points from the line. Don't give up any layups.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Here's Williams. 1:44 left to play here in the first. Jordan against Harden. Oh! Now let's take a look at it once again with our Spike Slam Cam.
How's that for finishing with flavor?
Absolutely fantastic.
I think he was saving that one for a special occasion.
Jordan inside, guarded by Harden. Ewing misses.
Well, not a bad effort there.
He'll usually knock that one down.
Harden against Bird. Williams, he's guarded by Johnson. Ewing against LeBron. Drops in the layup for two. LeBron's now got his second basket. Here comes Magic Johnson. For three, gets the bucket. Johnson's got 6 points.
You cannot back that far off of a guy. I mean, I don't care who he is. These guys are pros. They all can shoot. D up.
Love outside. LeBron against Bird. LeBron passes to Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Johnson gets to Jordan. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Now you have to love the vision to find the open man and get him the ball.
LeBron, Bird covering. LeBron outside. No good at the rim. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. We'll be back momentarily. Either team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. Here's Johnson. Barkley is out there with Pippen. Then it's Drexler. Then it's Robinson. And it's Johnson in at the point guard. He kicks it to Drexler. Tries to keep it alive. The three. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Here's Davis. They've got Kobe. Davis is out there with Durant. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Chandler in at the center. 13 feet out. Johnson. Good. Johnson's got 8.
What an offensive display he's putting on.
And at this point, Steve, you got to put more pressure on him. Bring help and make him move the ball.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, guys. Well, J.R. Smith, a free agent going into this season and now on a new team. His former coaches in Denver had their critiques of his mental approach, but Smith still got onto the floor with his athleticism and offensive gifts. Smith now in a new environment. We'll see how he does.
Plenty of talent, that's for sure. Thank you, Doris.
And Smith, you know, going into his 8th season now, but still a really young guy, only 26 years old. He's got a lot of basketball left.
Barkley tries again. He flies to the bucket and lays it in.
Boy, I like the rugged work on the inside that led to that very easy putback. That's going after it there, guys.
Paul outside. Durant. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's a tie ball game.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
And here we go. Tries for the alley-oop, but dive for the ball. Out of bounds. And they retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Durant. Long range from the inbound. And it's Stockton with the rebound. Durant is tagged with the reach. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Stockton. Robinson inside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And that one falls for Robinson. Here's Paul. Backing down is Bryant. And he drops it in from the low post. Kobe's got 6.
He's so graceful around the rim. Sometimes you forget how strong he is.
And here comes Stockton. Defended by Paul. Backing down is Barkley. The jump hook. Paul with the ball. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
The only question there was who was going to finish it. Easy, fast break.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they made the right call there, Steve.
Here is Stockton.
They're trying not to give the ball handlers any room.
Certainly not with the full court man-to-man.
Defended by Paul. Blocked. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. So both teams making some changes here. .158 left here in the second. Shot clock at 6. And there's Jordan outside. This ball grabs the miss. Here comes Carmelo Anthony. Jordan against Harden. Here's Anthony. Lays it up and banks it in.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Now here's Love. Looking for his first bucket of the game. Now Paul. Anthony backing him down. Defended by Barkley. Shoots from the post. Blocked. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here is Williams. Clock at 4. And it ends up out of bounds. He's got 6. Here's Bird. And that's collected by Love. Here comes Carmelo Anthony. Shoots a fader. Great D that time from Jordan.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Three-pointer from Stockton. The shot no good.
And I think whichever team starts to dominate the glass could really take control of this game.
I won't disagree with you. I mean, it's so tight between these teams right now on the board that you're just waiting to see which team might pull away. Well, I tell you what, really a good job to get open and then just kind of box the release.
No good.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Outside Williams. Up in time. Got it up in time, but it's no good. The away team up 1.
It's Tuesday in the NBA. We're here with the HP Halftime Report to tell you all about it. The away team so far is fighting for control. A huge advantage in points in the paint. They're having their way inside. Kobe off to a good start. They've also been getting some great help from LeBron. On the other hand, the home club also been giving it their best. They're an up-tempo team and the ponies are running. The advantage in fast break points is obvious. No surprise here. Magic Johnson's been on a roll in the first half. He's got 8 points and also sharing it around with a few assists. The two players who've had an easy time finishing off around the rim, here are your leading scorers. That's going to do it for us here in the studio. We'll send you back to Kevin Harland and the crew for the second half call.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Here's Jordan. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. We've got Bird. Michael Jordan is up there with Magic Johnson. Then it's Barkley. And it's Robinson. In at the 5. Home in the paint. Backing down is Bryant. Open and close and nails it. Kobe. He's got 10 points.
Still went down, but with no defense anywhere near him, he might as well just go straight up. No need.
Oh!
Slamming it home off the alley-oop. Remarkable.
Well, his eyes got wide as he went up for that one.
And he timed his leap perfectly to meet the pass at the top of its arc.
Here's Jordan. Guarded by Kobe. Jordan against Kobe. Inside leader. And Jordan with a nice inside bucket. 6 points for him.
Now, they've got to offer more resistance inside. Just too many easy buckets in the paint.
Yeah, Steven, that's the top priority for any defense. You got to protect the paint.
Backing down is Chandler. Paul kicks to Chandler. 6 to shoot. Bird gets the whistle for blocking. That's his first foul.
Just did not get to the spot in time, and that's going to be a blocking foul.
Well, I thought the defender made a good effort, and it's a hard call to have go against you, but it's the right one.
For 3, Kobe. Barkley grabs the board. And here comes Johnson. He's got 10. He feeds it to Robinson. Great D that time from LeBron. Now Paul. LeBron outside. The 3 from Anthony. It's rebounded by Johnson. Robinson dishes to Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Anthony's shot is off.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm.
Gets it to go. Johnson's got 12. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
Chandler with the screen on Bird. James. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Kevin Love's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. He can't complete the three-point play. Here comes Michael Jordan. He's got 6. LeBron against Pippen. Johnson against Paul. Unloads. Magic Johnson again. Johnson's got 14 points. All up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Backing down is LeBron. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. LeBron's now got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Outside Pippen. Back to Malone. He's going up against Love. Poked away. Out of bounds. And they retain possession. John Stockton. He's checked in for Magic Johnson. Here's Robinson. On deep. Some solid defense from Kobe.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep.
Broke loose. Malone with the steal.
Unnecessary pass there. He's got to make a better decision.
Kobe with the steal. Here's Anthony. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's the problem when you don't protect the ball.
Exactly. When you surrender the ball like that, you put your defense at a huge disadvantage.
And taken away by Paul. And they're pushing it up. Throws up the alley-oop. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Great lob, great catch, perfect execution on the alley-oop.
And not just with any old finish either. The big stuff.
Yeah, little something for everybody, Kevin.
Here's Pippen. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
That's as bad a miscue as you'll see. It's good to be thinking a few steps ahead, but you've got to maintain some type of current awareness too.
Here's Anthony. It's a 5-point game. Outside Durant. Guarded by Pippen. Paul working against Stockton. Paul passes to Kobe. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Offensively, just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Here's Pippen to stop the run. The 3 from Anthony. Oh, he got it!
Knock it down! Right at the horn! Well, he just throws up a prayer and it gets answered.
And those kind of shots are such a big lift for any team going into a break.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
The way he's moved through the defense so far through 3 quarters, it's like everybody but him is in slow motion.
Well, he's just that quick going to the basket, Steve. I mean, the help defense just isn't getting there in time, and he's been able to finish.
And we'll be back in just a moment. As the 4th quarter gets going, let's swing it over to Doris Burke, who has our Sprite Spark report. Doris?
Kevin, for the job this road team has done, they get our Sprite Spark Award. Things have picked up quite a bit in the last few minutes as it's been an impressive run they've got going, and it might just be what they need to take them all the way to victory lane.
Thank you, Doris. Everything really clicked for them, Clark, during that run.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, it ignited them offensively.
To the point, Clark, where they were really in complete control at that end of the floor.
We've got Anthony. Deron Williams out there with Harden, and it's Durant, and it's Love in at the 5. And Durant backing in. Barkley covering. And that one's good, Durant.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
And they're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intentions.
Taken away by Anthony. And here's the fast break. And it's Drexler with the rebound. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
He is to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
Yeah, and I think the tendency can be to really rush or push the game a little bit. I think they need to avoid that. That wasn't an easy call, but I think it was the right one. Looked like he got hit on the way up.
Yes, sir. Clearly gets him while he's releasing the ball there, Steve. No doubt about it.
And Johnson drops them both. Here's Williams. Barkley against Anthony. Defended by Barkley. Using his post move to get the 2 points. 9 points for Carmelo Anthony.
He's showing some signs of life here in the second after having a very forgettable first half. Easy to see why he called this timeout. They've been allowing way too many shots around the basket, and that can't continue.
Robinson's checked in for Patrick Ewing. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
During that break, Coach had some words for the team. He was definitely not pleased. He said, you guys look lethargic out there, and told them they've got to increase their activity level. He ended the huddle by saying, this is not going to get the job done. I want to see who's going to step up.
All right, Doris. Here's Johnson. Drexler outside. Three-pointer. And Davis pulls it down. Clark, no question who's been in control of this game.
It has been all theirs, fully in control.
He's a pleasure to watch on the offensive end. I know I wouldn't want to guard him.
And Harden comes to help. Johnson gets to Robinson. Back to Johnson. Drexler takes it right up. Up and in on the layup.
No question, they're trying to pound the ball inside. That's 5 straight hoops inside.
And if the D won't stop it, keep at it. I mean, those are the kind of looks you want all day long.
Westbrook against Johnson. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, if their plan was to keep going inside the ton, it sure has paid off. I mean, it seems like every bucket they get is in the lane.
Well, no reason to take an outside shot if you're scoring at will from inside the paint.
Here is Harden. Drexler to... Oh! Here's another look with the Sprite Slam Cam.
No problem finishing there.
You know, those are painful to give up, Steve.
Here's Johnson. Johnson double teamed. Westbrook picks him up. Barkley against Davis. Knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bird dishes to Barkley. Johnson for 3. Gets it to go. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch the breath. You're
Yep.
right. Bird against Iguodala. He buries it.
Now, the offensive efficiency has been really important. I think that's been the difference.
Well, you know, I think it's pretty simplistic, but it does oftentimes come down to this, making shots, and that's what they've done. I think Coach saw a couple of things he wanted to correct. You got to make sure everyone's following the game plan.
Michael Jordan is checked in for Clyde Drexler. Here's Bird. And he sails in for the layup.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint, and when you can get them, you got to score them.
Here's Anthony. Takes it up. It's good. Anthony's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the defense has to pick it up a little bit here. They're getting bullied inside, guys.
Yeah, they just have not competed well enough. I mean, they've not fought. You want to see fight and aggressiveness.
Here's Johnson.
That's a gift. I mean, you're just giving possessions away now.
Chandler with the ball. Back to Paul. Backing down is Bryant. Paul against Johnson. The 3 from LeBron. Nice ding for Bird.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Tell you what, guys, he's helped his team just about every way possible today.
Yeah, he's been without a weakness today, Steve. I mean, he's been excellent in every area.
Here's LeBron. And in he goes for the easy 2.
You can't fault what he's been doing out there. Some really impressive shooting.
Now here's Jordan. Kobe with the steal. Bobs the alley-oop pass.
That's probably going to do it. They are just putting this team away.
Steve, I thought they caught fire just at the right time, blowing this one wide open as the clock winds down.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kobe with the steal. Here's Paul. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
I like the work there, contesting that shot. It looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Here's Williams. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Durant. From about 19 feet. Can't cash in. The visiting club takes the win on the road. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, okay. I'm the best, I don't have to practice. Double team, I don't have to pass it. Ballin' hard in our Chevrolets, more vets than the Dallas Mavericks. Hall of Famer like Shaq and Magic. Kobe Bryant out back to back it. Shoot a three if I have to dash it. Dwight Howard when I'm at the basket. In the gym, but not the Nasbics. D-Wade, got the flash it. Checking account, got so many O's, my name at the... I am a gift.
Hours on the office, arranging 2.5 meals. "45 minutes to come back to the cozy 3-room flat." I got a story to tell, I'm plumbing and hell, professor told me so. -9. My experience is that's why. I got a story to tell, I'm plumbing in hell, professor told me so. A princess on to gold, makes me alone to wear my clothes, the time goes and goes. Five numbers, reading the signs you never take to see girls. Five numbers, are you happy? Are you young? Are you handsome? Are you strong? Do you have troubles? Do you serious? It's your got a story to tell, I'm from England, professor told me so. This is someone for bones, makes me out to where my clothes, time goes and goes.